Any language, I guess. Today is kind of a relaxed session. There's no specific language in mind. I just want to perhaps just solve the code in as quick a time as possible. But that's not really the focus today as well. Today, I hope there will be more people that will come to the stream, and then we will just have some private clashes. Yeah, there's really no agenda for today. Just had a busy day today. Yeah, this is a new tea that I just found in my fridge. Earl Grey lavender tea. Like Earl Grey lavender with strawberry. Tastes pretty nice actually. Reverse mode. Alright, let's see what it is. Oh, it's math. Is it math? Not really. It's not really math. Like 2643. This is not 2643, isn't it? 1 plus 873 times 5 plus 4 to the power 493589. 1835242. Oh, just the starting and the ending number. 985399972. 2643. Yeah, so in a chunk of numbers, I need to take the starting and ending number. So maybe if I use Ruby, I can just just search. I can't remember the command for search all. Uh, let's just search Ruby regex search. Oh, okay. I just found it while I was searching. It's actually scan. So I can scan this regex pattern of any amount of digits. Yeah. So maybe let's just print out S. S should be this. So I just need to print out the first digit and the last digit. Okay. Okay. So dot map. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just map. Uh, okay. If let's say I just map the first character there. Okay. So I just map x with x0. Okay. And then if if let's say the number of characters are more than one, then I'll map the last one as well. So this one, there's an if statement over here because we don't want to map this all times. So maybe what I can do is I can do a question a ternary operator here, I guess. So x dot size greater than 0. If it is, then it will be this. If not, it will just be x0. I wonder if this will work. Yeah, so maybe at the end of the day, we just print out this whole thing to see how it is. Oh, wow. 1, 1. So this should be greater than 1. 18352 and then we just need to join them up with a null space like that. And problem solved. So this is just using regex, scan all these number chunks here. If the size is greater than 1, then you take the starting and the ending. If not, you just take the starting. You map them, join them with a null space, and that's it. Done. Alright, this clash was not too hard. Not too hard. Alright, let's try again. That was a little fast. Yeah. So let's just see again how this clash is. Yeah. I'll just wait for more people to come, and maybe we can do our own private clash. But for now, I'm just going to do public clashes using any language that's suitable for the job. So that was a pretty alright problem. It wasn't that difficult. So yeah, just wait a while for 8 people to join. Meanwhile, if if you have any questions about the question or questions about the question, yeah, if you have anything that you want to ask regarding the programming, like why I use certain things or what's the runtime, those kind of things, feel free to just ask in the chat. Yeah, I'm happy to answer them. If not, I'll just try to just run through my thought processes as much as possible so that I don't know it might help others who's trying to code. All right, we have half a minute more. Today is slightly slower. I'm just surprised no bot came because usually the bots will come. Is this a bot? I don't think so. Fastest mode. Okay, you're giving chemical formula, extract the symbols of elements from the given formula. So CHONA. Hmm. So you do not repeat the symbols. So let's see. PBSO. Alright, the 4 we can take out. C2H O. So CHO. I guess we can just treat this as a string. Remove all the numbers. And possibly just, look through the entire string. If that character has been there, then I don't replace it. If not, I mean, if the character is not, if that, I guess I could do it like one by one for each capital letter and then add it to a dictionary. I think that's a little too much. I mean, I could just have a list to store this entire thing, and then if let's say the next chemical is not in the list, like if this C is in the list, I don't print it. If not, I'll print it. I'll just take Python for this. Okay, so first we take the chemical symbols as input. Okay, so for letter in C, okay, if letter is digit, okay, then continue. Okay, because we don't want the digits. If letter is upper, okay, if the letter is uppercase, okay, so I do need to have a storage. Okay, so the list of chem list will be like that. Okay, will be empty at first. I do need to make sure that uh we have a current is a blank. Okay, if letter is upper, then current plus equals to letter. If letter, okay, so over here, if current is not a wait, if it's not a blank, or maybe if blank current is greater than 0, that means if there's something, if there is a previous character, then what we'll do is we will just so I wonder if I were to do a set like that. So Python set adding. I wonder if I do a set whether it will be able to do as well. So I can do set dot add element. I just wonder whether it will preserve the order. I'm not too sure. We can try it out. If not, I will use a list, and then I basically check whether that compound is in the list. Okay. So if letter is upper, else, okay, current plus equals to letter. Actually, no, this current will happen regardless. Okay, so if letter dot is lower, Okay, otherwise, I don't even need to check whether it's lower. Yeah, we can just add this over here. So actually it looks like I don't even need all these cases at all. I can just, add the letter here. Yeah. So at the end, I'll just print out chem list. And I just want to see whether, okay, so chem list is a set. Let's print out current to check. Okay, so O to O and then 2. Once you reach 2, okay, so I cannot rely on the capital letter to add here. So yeah, but digit I don't want to do anything to it. Yeah. What it means is that I need to have a capital letter at the end of this to just make sure that I end my code somehow. So OX, that means how it will be. PB, PBS, PBSO. Need to reset my current here so now OSPB. Okay, so it looks like this set doesn't exactly preserve the order because like it's PBSO, but here's OSPB. So if I were to like uncode this up, this will be like opposite. See over here, the order is not preserved in the set, so it means that I can't exactly use a set here. I'll just use an array, a list. Okay, if current not in chem list, then chem list dot append current. Yeah, this should solve the cases already. Oh, oh, interesting. So we need to check whether it's an alphabet. Then we add this. If it's not an alphabet, we will ignore it. Like FE plus, we need to ignore the plus. Okay, we just need to end at FE. Okay, let's try again. Yep, now it works. That was kind of tough. This, all right. Oh, but they did it really fast though. This Kamiteresus and Fang Yuan, very efficient. Oh, nice. So he straight away added into the out already, and not out dot contains I here. Oh, there's this function dot contains. Typically, we just say I not in out. So this is a little non-Python like. So basically, only when it's upper, then you add a space and you print out. If not, we just append it. Yeah, this works. Yeah, but there's a slight issue is in the case where they don't have an alphabet. Yeah, so okay, so he already catered it for here. If it's the last letter, a small letter, you add it in here. So that's fine. We match a capital letter and then use this is a look ahead, I believe. Yeah, a look ahead. No, it's not a look ahead. Question mark, semicolon is just to check. Okay, it's not exactly a look ahead. I guess it just basically checks whether there's 0 or more of this small letters and then create a set and join. So this is very, very efficient. Wow. Oh, this is quite good. Let me just check regex. What does this question mark and semicolon mean? Match an expression but do not capture it. Well, why do you want to do that? I mean, you have a capital letter here. You also want to capture the small letter, don't you? Oh, okay, I get it. Because he already matched this entire thing already. But he doesn't want to capture this inner part. Yeah, he's basically trying to use this question mark for this thing here. I'm not too sure why he needed to do not capture for the small one, because don't you want to capture the chemical compound small letter like SU? You want sulfur, you want to capture the U as well, the small letter here. So I'm not too sure about this part. Yeah, I mean, it could be the case that if you don't put a capture group here, if you don't put a question mark colon here, it will miss out certain parts of the regex statement. Yeah, this is something kind of unique. I'm not too sure why as well. What's this? Okay, let's try again. Okay, let's just wait a while for more people to join the clash as well. Clash of Code has gotten more interesting over the few days. Yeah, it's becoming a little more challenging. All right, let's go. Fastest mode. Given the number of muffin men that need to escape, number of boxes, and number of trucks. Number of muffin men that can fit in a box, and number of boxes. All right. You need to print out true or false. If you print true, the number of trucks to help all muffin men escape. So the limiting fact is the trucks. So I guess what we'll do is we need to find out how many muffins can the truck carry. And so the max muffin, let's just call it max muffin per truck. This is a bit long, so maybe we just call it muffin truck. Muff truck equals to number of boxes times muffin man in a box times number of boxes can fit in the truck. So this will be the number. Okay, we have total number of muffin men and total number of trucks here. So trucks needed equals to number of muffin men divided by muffin per truck. And then we take the ceiling of it. So we just multiply by 1.0 in order to make it do a non-integer division. If not, Python will just automatically round it down because of the integer divide. If trucks greater than equals to t, print true, else print false. So if it's true, we want to also print out the number of trucks needed to help all muffin men escape. Okay, so this should be smaller equals to 2. And then we print out trucks. Else prints false, and we can just also print out the maximum number of muffin men we can help. So the maximum will be based on T here. T times muff truck. I think that should do it. One thousand muffin mans, 50 boxes, 10 trucks, 30, 15 boxes per truck, 15 boxes per truck, 30. Okay, let's just copy and paste this one here. So I need to analyze this case. So we have 1000 muffin mans, 50 boxes, 10 trucks available, 30. 30 is the muffin man that can fit in a single box, and the number of boxes that can fit in the truck. So this is 450. And then we do have, oh, B is the number of boxes available. Oh, I see. There's a limit in the number of boxes as well. I failed to cater for that limit. Yeah, so the number of muffins per truck is, if this is the same, muffin man per box and a box per truck. This is correct. Okay, so this one will be the number of muffins per truck. Okay, and this one will be the number of trucks. Okay, but there's a limit to the number of boxes available. Yeah, you don't have enough boxes sometimes. So if you don't have enough boxes, then you also cannot. So if this is my number of muffins per truck, okay, this is the number of trucks needed. Okay, so there's a catch here. So we do have this number of trucks needed, but we need to check whether there's a box or not for the muffin man to fit in. So if number of trucks is this and boxes is greater equals to the number of trucks needed. No, actually it's not greater. Oh gosh, I need to count the number of boxes needed. Boxes needed is the math of this divided times muffin man divided by muffins per box. Yeah, and this one is greater than boxes needed. If it's true, print out the number of trucks. If it's false, print out the maximum number of muffin men you can help, which actually equals to the number of boxes actually. So we should go by the number of boxes rather than by the trucks. Actually it's the maximum of the minimum of this, and this is the number of muffin men in the truck, the minimum of this, and the minimum of the muffin men in the boxes. So we have boxes. B okay, so if B greater equals to boxes, that means if there's no box constraint, then constraint is truck. Okay, else otherwise constraint is by box. Else we print the muffin men per box times boxes times B. Try again. Way too many muffin men. Okay, so there are not enough boxes here. We failed the way too many muffin man case. Should be 4548. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just print out the muffins per truck here, so just to check. So muffins per truck is 1137 MB times BT. MB times BT is 2 here. Boxes per truck and muffins per box. It's correct, it's 1137. How did they get 4548 though? Oh, it's not very well explained here, because I know that this is the number of muffins you can fit in one box, and in one truck this is the number of muffins you can fit in, muffin man can fit in. Why do we get 4548? Why do we get 4548? Because this is like 9745. This 23 for 23 is the number of boxes available. 4 is the number of trucks available. So since one truck can fit 3 boxes, so it'll be 12 boxes that can fit. So it will be supposed to be 12 boxes times the muffins per box. 12 times muffins per box. 12 times 378. 12. 379. It's supposed to be 12 times 379, 4548. So this thing is wrong. Oh, so it'll be 12 times 379. So it'll be this one times this one, this one. Okay, we need 3 cases. It's not enough boxes, then it'll be MB times the total number of boxes. Okay, so actually what we should do is we should just uh, take the maximum number of, okay, so actually this, what we should do is we should just compare this one, T times truck, and this MB times B. Muffins per box is the number of muffins per box times boxes is the number of muffins we can help for, so okay, we should just print out the minimum of this and T times truck. Print out the maximum we can help by box and truck. So this should work. So we constrain it by either the box or the truck. So whichever is insufficient will be the limiting factor. Then we just take the minimum here because that will already account for the limiting factor right now. Wow, this is difficult. Oh, he did it so fast. I'm very impressed. I can get a similar logic so fast. Impressive. Took me a while to figure it out. Look at the difference. He figured it out in 5 minutes. That was a difficult question, but he solved it so easily. Let's see what's the next question. In shortest mode, so we use Ruby. Find the smaller angle between the hour hand and the minute hand on an analog clock in degrees. So 1230 it will be 165 and 195. Okay, both will add to 360. Bring the smaller ones out. Okay, so we need to do some calculation of the hour and the minute hand. So first thing first, we need to get in hour and minute. So we can just do this. Equals to this one dot map and I. And to I, this will straight away give us what's H and M. Yeah. Lucky this is not JavaScript. JavaScript cannot handle this zero case. Okay, so next up we need to count the angle. So for every minute, our hand moves by, so there's 24 hours, so there's 12 hours in the clock, and there's 60 minutes. So our hand will move by 360 degrees divided by 12 times 60 degrees. For every second, okay, for every hour, for every minute, minute hand moves by 360 degrees divided by 60 because there's 60 minutes. This can be kind of a float, isn't it? It can be a non-whole number, right? Yeah, it can be 4.5 because of this equation here. So this is equals to 480. So it's 6 degree. This is 2/3 degree actually. This is 2/3 degree. How many decimal places do they want to import? If this can be 2/3 degree. Yeah, 2/3 degree is kind of a weird number. Okay, so what we need to do first, we need to find out the angle of, let's call it A and B. So the angle of the hour hand is going to be the hour times 6, hour times 30, okay, plus the minute times 2/3. Maybe just saw it as a float. B will be the minute times 6. So it's 193 and 120. So the difference between these two should be 70. Okay, 1230, this one should be 20. It's like 73. Did I get it wrong? 1230 is 12 Okay, so it looks like I need to do a modulo here. So this 120, the hour hand is at 20 degrees. And the minute hand is at 180 degrees. That's correct, 180 degrees. Okay, but the first one should be 15 degrees. So the hour hand, I'm doing it wrongly. So if it's 15 degrees, it means that in half an hour, it moves 15 degrees. So that means this one, if I times 30, it should be 15. So actually, it's maybe should be half a degree like that. Yeah, so initially, I think I did it wrongly. It should be like 360 degrees divided by the, actually, it should be 60 degrees divided by, because in every minute, the hour hand only moves 60 degrees. So 60 degrees divided by the, uh, by 6, no, 30 degrees divided by 60. So the hour hand only moves 0.5 degrees, which is half. So just divide by 2, like that. Okay, so this is correct already. So I just need to take a minus b absolute. So it's either 15 minus 180. So this, if I minus off, so minus off will be 70. So minus off will be 4.5. 3.5 actually. Why is it 4.5? Oh yeah, it's 4.5. Can I just do this? It's just times 0.5. Yeah, so if it's a 0.0, I don't want to. Hmm. 4.5, 1, 1.5. So actually, there needs to be like another. Is 175. So now I just need to do one last thing. I need to make sure that this 0.0 is not shown. Okay, and it's only because I multiplied by a 0.5 here. This is what is causing it to show right now. Multiply by 2 and divide by 2. So actually I can just do it over here. I can just multiply by 2, divide by 2. Oh, maybe I need to do this here. Yeah, so over here it's missing a precision. So if I were to do it to a dot to F, I will get this. So okay, maybe I just need to record this as like this. C is this print. If it's equals, then we print the rounded version. If not, we print C. Let's try this. Unexpected symbol indicating end of input. So maybe we need a bracket for this. This basically just tells us whether or not the integer C, that C is the same as its integer. C dot round. Okay, I guess I need a space here. I have an extra. Okay, I can probably take away this bracket. Okay, I don't think I can take away. So I'm just doing this method here. R equals to R question mark. So maybe the trick is to have a space here. Okay, so I still need the bracket here after all. I can probably, okay, maybe I shouldn't call this M, I should call this like X. I'll probably put this inside here. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, I guess this space is needed. Yeah, so basically this just measures the angle of the hour minute hand and the opposite angle here. Yeah, okay, I think this more or less solves the problem and that's great. Okay, let's just submit it. Oh, that was tough. These questions were tough. I really exercise. You really needed to use some, thought to do this question. Yeah, that was a tough one. That hour minute hand question was tough. Yeah. I hope it was fun to watch. Let's see whether there's anyone else doing. Oh wait, other any other people doing clashes? Yeah, today it's taking quite a while to start the clash. I guess it might be the timing. There might be fewer people who are like at this time on a Saturday. Yeah, it's taking like record time to start a clash. Usually within like half a minute, the clash will be loaded already. Hired AI song. ALH.jo. Alright, let's try it. Okay, shortest mode. The golden ratio, 5 can be used. Print out the Fibonacci number that occurs n times later if n is negative or earlier as n is negative. Okay, I don't quite get it. Two smaller or a smaller penthouse. A is the starting number, I guess. I guess I should try out their method. I mean, one way is to do this multiple times until I reach this number. For the Fibonacci number, I can just count this multiple times and then I get the number. Uh, let's just try to do the method since they asked us to use the golden ratio. We can try to use the golden ratio and see what happens. Yeah, I'm not too sure whether it will work. Like, okay, let's just print 2 times 1.618034. That's 3, okay. Let's say we do this square. It's 5. Oh, actually it kind of works, right? 13.7 rounded down, I guess it works. This is 5. 22. No, it doesn't work anymore if it's like 5. Yeah, so probably you need to do this and then you round down each time. Because like from like for example 34 to, if you have to do this 34 to 55, then this will work. So you need to round down this number. So you need to repeat this n number of times. Yeah, I wonder if we can do like Ruby phi constant. Is there a phi in Ruby itself? I think there is a definition for phi in. I guess it's E. Is it E? Phi is 1.61. Is there a phi constant in Ruby? I guess there isn't. I mean, if not, I would be able to search it on Google already. So maybe let's just call our constant this one. Okay, so n dot times. We do this, okay. A equals to A times this. Okay, so there's a minus n times, so it means that we will go negative. So n dot absolute dot times. Okay, A equals to A times this dot floor. Print A. Okay, let's just try. Hello, TV Wally. Yep. So let's say we want to find the next next Fibonacci number. I can go. I just wonder if this will work for this kind of cases, because if you take 2 divided by 1.6, you get 1. Then you keep getting 1 already. You won't get 0 here. So if we were to do their method like this, if we were to take this thing here, dot floor, we can try it. You can try it. See even here the first case where we do it two times, like 2 times 1.3. Let's just print out all the a's that come out. So this will be 3, and then 3 times 1.6. So actually this is not a floor, this should be a round. Yeah, then I'll get 5. Okay, so this works for the case where it's counting upwards. Ooh. Oh, this is -6. Okay, so if let's say it's going the opposite direction, then I'll need to do 1 divided by this. Okay, so 1 divided by this. What languages do I know? I know Python, C++, Ruby, JavaScript. Yeah, I know a bit of C sharp also. Yeah, so these are the few languages. Generally, I can probably like Google any language except those Haskell related functional programming languages. I'm not very good at those. Yeah, but generally the languages are kind of similar. But I'm more familiar with like Python, Ruby. Ruby I learned it for Clash of Clans shortest mode. Yeah, other than that I don't do it. C++ I use it for Google Kickstart. So C++ is quite useful. Yeah. Then, do you think you can trace and read Lua? I'm not sure. I don't really use Lua. Yeah, but possibly is learnable. Do you use Lua? I mean, I can try coding in Lua, but I'm not an expert in it. I don't really use it. Yeah, let me try to do this. Try to if it works for this. So it's either times or divide. So let's say if I do a divide, it should work for this case. So, so this last two cases must be for the multiply case. Yeah. So I just need to change this operator from times to divide. So how did he do it in 45? Yeah, it's a little hard to believe. I think all these cases are what they did was to just generate the entire matrix. If you were to do this method, it's hard to do it in like 45 characters. Yeah, so if let's say I get this, then I do this. If not, I do the other way around. Okay, so actually I should do this, and then I should do this. Unexpected bracket. Which is unexpected? Isn't it all already filled up with brackets already? Where's the unexpected bracket? This one? This is the unexpected bracket? You gotta be kidding me. Or is it this one is the unexpected bracket? Maybe I take away the round. I just put it at the end. Do it like that. Yeah, they were confused by the round. Yeah. So this kind of looks solvable already. I can read it, but not able to write it very well. Trying to trace something and figure out how to change it. Oh, wow. I I may not be able to do it, but I mean, if you send me a link to your code, I can probably help to, uh, you know, maybe I could help to see whether I can find out a potential issue. Yeah, I mean, no guarantees here. I'm not an expert. Yeah, but I definitely code in multiple languages. I may be able to help you. I may not also. Okay, let's try to solve this problem. Why are these people doing 50, 51, 45 characters in Python? How is it possible that they can do it like so such a short manner? Okay, let's just think about it. Okay, we have a golden ratio 5. This takes up a lot of characters. Is there a 5 in Python? Is golden ratio defined in Python? I have a feeling that this code might be better if I were to just, maybe I just create an array of the Fibonacci numbers directly. Okay, then we can do for maybe 1,000 times. I don't know, 100 times, 99 times maybe. Let's print out the maximum number. Okay, so 99 times is good enough already. We can do like this, and we can also do like a l dot find a, print l dot index a. So the index is 3. Okay, then we plus n. Okay, then we do this l dot index a plus n, then we print out this l. We can also do it like that. So this is 70 characters. It's still longer than what they did in. No, I never heard of 5M. Yeah, I'm just curious how these people did it in 51 characters. Is this problem that simple? Because it doesn't look very simple to me, but they can somehow like do it in such a short length of code, and somehow it's Python. So I'm very curious, what exactly did they do in their code to get such a short length? I think I'll just submit this code because this code is much shorter than the earlier one. Let's just submit this and then we see their code. All right, let's just see how they solved it. Round ints. Oh, you can just do it straight. Oh, I didn't know you can do it straight, because when I did it straight just now, it kind of didn't work. It kind of didn't work in Ruby, but I guess in Python it works. Oh well. No, I never heard of that. 5M. No. Wow. Somehow Ruby doesn't calculate as precise as Python. That's a discovery. Python is more precise than Ruby when it comes to taking the golden ratio. GTA 5. No, is that a language? GTA 5? Oh, you're talking about the game, is it? Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, I heard about it. I don't play it though. Not game? Okay, then not game. Looks like it's all games to me. Yeah. I only see the games. I don't see anything else. I mean, GTA 5 is just. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's a game. Do you want to play a Clash with me? If not, actually, I'm intending to do like maybe one more and then I will end my stream already. It's about dinner time for me. I'm just like relaxing after like a long day of. Today I was teaching AI to some kids. Yeah, it was quite tiring, but yeah. So now it's the time for me to. This is actually considered relaxing for me, but the problems today are kind of hard. Yeah, role play side of the game that's called 5M. You mean Grand Theft Auto has a spin-off called 5M? No, I never heard of that. Seems like you're playing Grand Theft Auto quite a bit. Yeah. Actually, I think I know how to solve this problem already. It's just basically printing out the stars one by one with this random gap of space here. So like if let's say it is 4, I think Python would be great to code this. Let's say it's 4. So let's say my n is input for I in range n. Okay, in the first two. Okay. Okay, so if I equals to n minus 1, then print star times n, else print. Okay, so maybe I have a string here, so we add this to plus a space. Okay, actually maybe I shouldn't print the space, I should just keep it like that. Okay, so this is the left side, and then over here this will be the right side, and the right side will consist of a character, space, 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 character. So it's uh so what I should do is maybe I should have a list. I do my list like that, and then on the right side here I add a star. uh so the number of stars I add is dependent on the row, so this row is I. uh if row is 0, then I will add uh one time, not two times. So let's just do this. So for j in range I plus 1, okay, we append the star here. We append a star in the array like that. Okay, and then after that we need to repeat this again for the other side, and in the middle we do the so in the middle we do the blanks. So for j in range, here is actually 1 3, so 1 3 5. So it's actually 2 times uh, n minus I minus 1 times 2. So this, let's say it's 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 3 minus 1, 2. 2 minus 1 is 2. Minus 2 plus 1. Then finally we just print out the entire array as unfolded. I think this should work. Okay, so for the one case it failed already. So we 1 here, and then okay, in the event that there's only 1 here, I don't have to print double, just need to print once. I printed double. Okay, okay, so maybe over here, since this entire length here is 1 2 3, this is 5, it's actually n minus 1. N minus 1 times 2 plus 1. So let's just print 1, see how it looks like. So this looks correct already. So we just need to make sure that uh, if okay, if j is smaller equals to I, okay, or j is greater equals to n minus I minus 1, then we print out this. So this one is for the left and right edge, and then the else I'll just add in the space like that. Okay, so it looks like I miss out this here, so maybe I shouldn't do a Yeah. Okay, so I'm just trying to do like, if here's one, here's two, so this should be perhaps this entire thing here. Yeah, there we go. There we go, everyone. We solved it. We solved it. Hi, element 118. Are you the same element that? Yay! Yep. I'm quite happy with this code actually. Yeah. Y'all want to play Private Clash? Now there's like slightly more people. Haven't seen you in a while, Element. How have you been? Let me just create a Private Clash first. Back to home. Clash of Code is getting harder, you know. Yeah, I realized that the problems are getting harder. Either the problems are getting harder or people are getting better. Yeah, it's either the code is getting harder or people are getting better, because you know it's how do I say it? The competition I face right now is tougher. Maybe more talented people are playing Clash of Code, or maybe I'm just not trying hard enough. uh, I've been like treating Clash of Code like oh yeah, I dropped to about number 200 on Clash of Code, but that's because I was doing random language challenge. No particular language today. Yeah, like last time you know do you remember oh, I forgot his username, Murat. Yeah, yeah, Murat. On Thursday we were playing Clash of Code. Yeah, then we were doing random language challenge. Do you want we can try that? What it means is that I'll use a random number generator. Yes, I'm an NUS student. Are you an NUS student? Yeah, so we were doing like random language challenge. Oh, you're an NUS student? Nice. You tried that before, random language? Sorry, are you talking about uh sorry, you said you, yeah, as in yeah, you are NUS. Oh, nice, nice. Welcome to the stream. Yep. I didn't know, you know. Yeah, I'm a PhD student right now in NUS. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the whole point of random language challenge, is for people to go through documentation. Up to you, up to you. If you want, we can just do we can just do anything. Yeah, we, up to you. Anyone else wants to join? If not, we'll start already. Yeah. Are you an undergrad student? Very nice. I suppose you are from CS, yeah, since you are doing this code here. Uh, Math. Math is also quite relevant for programming. A lot of people who do good programming, they actually come from the math side. Yeah. Especially there's this user called Aunion. He's exceptionally good at math. He normally use like linear algebra stuff. Uh, Today is not a very popular day for Clash of Clans, I think. Yeah, Saturday, I guess. But it's fine. Shall we just start? Yeah. Oh, wait, wait. Do you want to do the random language challenges? If not, we just use any language you are familiar with. All right. Let's go. Oh, is this going to be a ASCII art question? You set up some pillars to trap the rainwater between them. You wish to know exactly how much water you have saved. Two pillars, 4, 3, base 5, pillars of height 0. Water will be filled and the rest will overflow. So you will save this amount 3 by 5 here. I like this question already. I like this question already. This is talking about what's the point? Indeed, what's the point? Any point that is between left and right has a wall will have water collected. If not, it will fall off the side. Yeah, this one you can save everything. I guess I could just label everything with a dot and then just check whether that particular point here to the left or to the right of that point contains a hex. If it is, then I'll save it. Okay, yeah, I know how to solve this problem already. Yeah, so all this, we just take in the rows. Okay, maybe I'll just do it in Python. Should I just do it in Python? Yeah, I'll just do it in Python. I'm a bit lazy to think today. So map int input dot split. So this should do it for I in range n. Okay. Okay, so we have a row like that. Actually, I should do in Ruby. Ruby will be much shorter. So Ruby will be like this. Uh, okay, I think Python is fine. Did I just undo all my stuff that I just did? Map in input dot split. Okay. For I in range n like this. Okay, so I believe there's this thing called lfind and rfind in Python, where you can find the rfind finds the thing on the right, lfind finds the thing on the left, if I'm not wrong. Rfind no, rfind finds from the right side. So actually, um, yeah, it's basically trying to find this region of stuff in the water that basically in that particular thing on the left and on the right there's a hex, then you count it as water. If not, you don't count it. Yeah, I guess we can just use lfind and rfind. In fact, I don't even need to save this thing. We can just do input like that, rfind and fr. If hex in row, okay, we call this r maybe. If hex in r, then we do this r row dot find, do row dot rfind, this one. Okay, let's just print this out. So let's just see what we'll get if we print this. Row is not defined, yeah, because I call it r now. Yeah, so if we print out this, uh, r dot find will give me. Okay, I need to check whether I'm printing it correctly. So I need to check this one. I need to check this one. 0 and 6. Yeah, but somehow when I print out r 0 to 6, it's not exactly giving me the right answer. Yeah, this 0 to 6 is not exactly giving me the right answer. It's not giving me this thing here. 0 to 5 maybe. Oh, actually it's giving me the answer. Yeah. So maybe I should take this plus 1. Actually, I can just take this dot count and count the number of blanks that we have over here. So we do have sum. We just need to add in the sum here. And then we just print out R here. Oh, sorry, print out S. And this should do the trick. Yeah. Okay, so that's 1 to 5 characters using Python. I think there's a L fine and R fine in Ruby as well. So I think this can be shorter. With R index, a string. It can be nil also. I guess Python is short enough for this problem. I think I can shorten this even more. Okay, so this is 1 to 5 characters. Let's try Ruby. So 1 to 5 characters can solve this problem already. What about Ruby? So Ruby, we first stick in the two numbers. So get s dot split dot. Actually, I don't need the first two numbers, do I? Yeah. So I can just take this. Just split by a new line. Yeah. I don't really need the counts, right? Hey, hi miniature. Yep, okay, so let's see over here. dd.split slash n. This is basically to split the input by a new line. Okay. Then we basically do all this here. Okay, we can print out the entire thing here. So l.each. Okay, let's just print out what x is for each line. Okay, we need to check whether x dot contains. Check if string contains a character. Oh, this Java. I want to do Ruby. So Ruby is string.include. Don't have an s here. So okay, so actually I should just method. Okay, if x dot include. Okay, Okay, if x dot include, then we print yes. Actually, I can just do l dot sum, right? Yeah, l dot sum, l dot include this. If not, if it includes, then we will do the just print this 0666. Okay, so uh, I need to do x like that. Dot count this index to our index dot dot. This maps from the left to the right accounts. And then I print out. So can I remove the first bracket? Okay, I can't. I have to put the bracket here. This index here I can't remove, but I think this count here I can remove the bracket. Nah, I can't. Yeah, so this will be the Ruby way of doing it. I can do like this x dot index. So basically, as long as the left side has a hex and the right side has a hex, then whatever inside here will be the amount of water that we can save. So this will do it. I'm just thinking whether I can just omit this thing here. But if I do that, I will have a nil index. I'm not too sure how the compiler would handle a nil index. Oh, I guess it works as well. If it's a nil index, they'll just ignore that thing. So I guess I can do the count without the brackets after all. I can do it like that. Whoa, awesome. Yeah, so another hack you can use to solve this is you can just do a question mark here, which is the way you can do a brackets in Ruby. Okay, then another thing that you can do here is the split. I can just do it like that with a space. I can save some characters as well. Yeah, someone told me that, I think it was it you element? Yeah, someone told me you can do a bracket and then just do an enter. Yeah, but I don't really like to do that form. Yeah, so in fact I don't even need to care about the first line. I can also include the oh no, I need to care about the first line. I wonder if I can just count without this space here. Oh, I can count without the space. Yeah. Whoa. And this was shorter than I thought. Okay, I'm just gonna submit this. This is 70 characters in Ruby. Yeah. I didn't No worries. Yeah. Have you played the Clash with me before? I remember I played with another element before, but there's no place or Sue at the back. So were you the element that I played with the last time? Oh, it's the same. Okay, yeah, yeah. I remember your JavaScript was very good. JavaScript is very short and very concise. And not just JavaScript. Actually, you're good in a lot of languages also. I remember. Hi, Chief Chippy. Yeah, good. Yeah, let's see your code element. Let's see how you did it. Oh, okay, okay. You didn't find. You just check whether hex is in the left and hex is on the right. It's possible, but you had to do a double loop like that. And don't worry, my Python code was 1 to 5 characters, so you aren't that far off from my Python code. Yeah, it's just that Ruby allows you to do some hacks to do. You see, if you use Ruby to solve this problem, you can do a lot of hacks. First, you can take the input as one whole chunk. That saves like 20 characters. Next, you can like do a sum like that. Python, you can't do this. And then in this sum, you can just map this whole thing, which is that very cool. I mean, even the index over here, I realize if either the left one or the right one is a nil, okay, this whole thing will become nil. X nil, it will become nothing. So I don't even need to specify like a if else statement to check whether there's anything. I can just count straight away, because X with a nil inside will basically be a null string, and a null string you can't count the space, so you can't count the amount of water you save there. Yeah. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, I think there's quite a fair bit of people right now. All right, come in, everyone. Yeah, kind of like shortest mode nowadays. Yeah, shortest mode is like a true test of programming skill, because uh, I'm okay with random language, but I have to see whether the rest want to join in. If not, it could be us doing random language. Yeah. Anyone else wants to join in? I mean, Chief Chippy, you are here. You want to join in as well? Oh, thanks for the follow, Nasa Konati. You want to join in as well? The more the merrier for the clash. Yeah. Only when you code can you find out like how you can improve. I always find that doing is the most important in programming. Yeah, you can talk a lot of random stuff or you do a lot of theory, but if you don't code, you won't find out the errors. Yeah. There's this saying, if you haven't coded an error before, it means you haven't coded much. Okay, I mean, I don't know whether it's a true saying, but it definitely applies for me. I keep coding errors and I learn from it. Yeah, it's hard not to get an error in programming. I mean, if you don't get an error, it either means the problem is very simple, or you are very good. Most likely is the problem is too simple. That's why you don't get an error. Okay, yes, unless you are that good. Okay, I'm okay to do a random language challenge. Okay, we can try it. Okay, so there are a total of 37 languages uh in Clash of Code. So today's challenge will be language number 30. Okay, Chief Chippy, if you want to join in the random language challenge, up to you. If not, you can use your own language that you are familiar with. Okay, so 30 is 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. 30 is PHP. So the language of the day is PHP. Okay, let's try PHP. Okay, let's just delete this nonsense here. Okay, yeah. PHP, the last time I tried it, it really looks like Bash. I mean, it's like Bash and C++. Not too sure that I can shorten this some more, but why is it 60 plus 1 anyway? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not very familiar, so I'm keeping it there. Yeah. I wonder if I can just. So this is what? Convert digits to English. 2209. What is run length encoding? What is run length encoding? Oh, there are two zeros here. Okay. All right. This is gonna be tough for PHP. This is gonna be tough. Yeah. I have half a mind to use Python, but we have to stick to this. Stick to this. Let's see. PHP convert input to integer. Yeah. Let's see how to do it. How do I convert a string to integer in this? So is new. No, I don't want to do this. I want. Oh, I can just plus. I can do int value. Yeah. Okay. PHP dictionaries. Are there oh oh sorry, no dictionaries in PHP. Oh, but oh, I guess there's a I guess it's a dictionary. I guess it's yeah. Why don't we just use this? Why don't we just use this? Okay, let's just try doing one thing first. Okay, so trying doing one thing. Actually, I don't really need this also because the numbers are in order, right? So I can just do like this. Digits is this. Okay, A will be it's just an array. I can just use a normal array. Use a normal array. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure whether I can do a shortcut initialization of this 6, 7. I remember in Ruby there's a way to do an array shortcut, but I suppose PHP doesn't have this 9. So maybe what I do is I will do okay echo something. So loop through string in PHP. Let's see how we do this. Loop through the string, iterate on the string characters. Uh, for each, can I do this for each? That will be very useful. For each will be very useful. Oh, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do a for each. PHP is awesome. 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 Awesome. Okay. Plus $C. This will convert this into a index. Invalid argument supplied for each. Are you serious? This is what was given to me. I mean, I could do this as well. I could do this as well. But I like the for each better. Yeah. What's wrong? Oh, they split by the array. No, I don't want to do a. I don't want to split into an array. I don't want to split. What a waste, though. I mean, this for loop works in Python. Oh, link for one. Yeah, this for loop works quite well. Such a waste that the for each method doesn't work in PHP is such a waste. Yeah, look at this, so elegant. Yet I need to split my string first. Actually, let's just do it. Let's just split the string here. I think this is still quite elegant, right? 2209. So PHP output list with space. Advancing space to each array input. String dot replace. No, it looks like they don't have a. Looks like they don't have a space. Okay, so maybe I'll have a string which I define as an empty string. So define an empty string s plus equals to this plus this here. Okay, then maybe I'll just echo s. Is that how I do in PHP? Is that how PHP is done? Can I just echo it without the brackets? Guess and brackets. A non-numeric value encountered in the answer code at line 6. Okay. All right. There's something wrong with this code here. $s plus equals okay. String concatenation in PHP. Let's search string concatenation PHP. String operators concatenation using a dot operator. All right. So we just need to replace this with Can I do dot equals? There we go. String slicing, PHP. Delete right character, PHP, delete, remove last character from a string, or trim, dot substring 0 minus 1. Hmm? Echo substring, the string 0 minus 1. Oh, wait, wrong. $S. Could do this. Could do this. Yeah, I could do this. So this will be 2009, literally like that. Now that I solved the problem of outputting um, the stuff in PHP in like array form, now I need to do run length encoding. So sure, run length encoding is okay. So we need to have a current value. So let's call the current value f. Okay, current value is nothing. Okay, uh, if $f. Okay, if $c equals to $f, then $c dot equals $f. We just add in this. Okay, else. Okay, so we need a way to find out length of string. Length of string in PHP. I think it's the dots or string length. So we need to add in the string length. Else, okay, let's do it slowly. If string length, okay, let's have another variable for string length. String length $f. Okay. Okay, let's concatenate one more value at the back. Let's concatenate a space at the back. Okay. D dot string length is $f. Okay, if $d greater than 1, then we concatenate something. Okay, else we concatenate just the number itself. Else, I'm not sure whether there's a way to do like ternary operators in PHP. I believe so, because PHP always looks kind of ugly with ternary. 156. Yeah, I could do it so much shorter in Python. But let's try to solve this in. Else we just add in this thing here, and then we make sure that we redefine this. Okay, so we do this. Our run length is d, so we need to add in this one dot this one, and then the run length is d, right? So we need to add in this d, and then we need to add in this. Okay, and then at the end of the day, we still need to add the space in between all of them. This is to reset my f, so that I just keep going through. If it's the same character, then I add on. I'm just thinking whether I should save my character here. Let's just try see that it works first. A non-numeric value encountered in the answer code. Okay, this D is a numeric value already. Non-numeric value encountered. What's wrong? Oh, why did I reset my S to? No, okay, this is not resetting. Sorry. Oh, I see. Because this. Okay, let's just not do anything. See, so this 2009. 2009. So two. Okay, if my current letter is the same as my previous letter, then I append this to my current letter. This is wrong. It's the other way around. Okay, let's try to print out 2020020009. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because oh, I know why. Because over here 2009, the length is 0. Because I keep resetting this here. No, but this is correct. This is correct. Gosh. Yeah, I don't think I will solve this in time. Oh no, oh no. Okay, looks like I'm kind of something's wrong here. Something's wrong here. Yeah. Some logic error in this part of the code. I guess I should maintain a count rather than just doing this. Alright. Yeah. Didn't do very well for this. Yeah. Didn't do well for this challenge. Oh, I got to give it to you, no? Yeah. Oh, you mean six and sixes are differentiated? Got to give it to you because I don't quite understand this. I know this is an array. This is the input. This is regex matching any digit. Okay, match the same one again. Oh, okay. Yeah, using regex to get the run length. Okay, if the length is greater than 1, then you print out the run length. Okay, and with the run length. If not, you don't do anything here, and then you concatenate. So actually, this dot and in PHP is similar to Perl, I guess. You print out this is the character itself. Then if r is greater than 1, then you print out s. Oh, so twos, there's a s also. I missed out that part. Okay, six and sixes. High string length. If I and this one is this one. Oh yeah, I should have done this. I should have done a count instead of what I did just now. Then you print out the same thing, echo this. Okay, and then you check whether is it a 6. If it is, then you print out. So there's a ternary operator after all in PHP. Print out S if not. Thanks, I learned so much element. Yep. I think this is very helpful. Yeah. I understand what you're doing. Yeah. I think I did this part wrongly. I shouldn't have appended this thing. I should have maintained a count instead. Because over here, when I print out this $C, this is actually the wrong value to print out. I should print out whatever's before, not this actual value here. Yeah, regex is very good. Okay, we can do one last clash before I leave today. Yeah, today I have to go for dinner in like 10 minutes. Chief GP, you'd like to join in the random code challenge? So, oh, I forgot to share. Yeah, so the random code challenge is very simple. What I'll do is I'll roll a random number, and then whatever the number lands on is the language that we will be using for this clash. So there's not Element and I were doing PHP because it was the random number that decided is PHP. Yeah, if you're interested, do join the random coding challenge. It's optional. It's optional. Yeah, because I understand that coding in a new language is number 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, it's easy. Yeah. It's Ruby. So the language is Ruby. Yeah. So I guess it's easy for everyone. All right. Shall we go? What's wrong? Oh, is it? There's not 37. How many are there then? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Oh, is that 28 only? 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, I think there's only 27. It's okay, it's okay. This round is Ruby, Eddie. This round is Ruby. All right, let's go, Ruby. Chief GP doesn't want to code in PHP, I guess. But if it's Perl, I'm pretty sure you have an advantage. Yeah, Perl is like your domain. Perl is Perl is beyond me. Yeah, I would like to say that. Yeah. Although I did understand that code just now, but it's kind of okay. Look and say, oh, this is the Conway sequence. 1 1 1 2 2 1. Isn't this like the run length encoding thing? Yep. So it's very similar to that. Okay, look and say. All right, look and say the next element of n, according to look and say. Oh, that's easy. All right, get us. Dots cross cosh car, characters dot characters 1211. Okay, so I split into characters and I do each. Okay, I have each character X. Okay, I need to maintain a count. So if X is the same as the previous one, so maybe we have a previous again, like the previous question. Oops, we maintain a previous character. F is this. Okay, so if there's a previous character, then F will be equals to. Okay, let's do it sequentially. So we have a count also. The count will be 0. Okay, count will be 1. All right. Okay, so you know what? I think I'll use the regex method that I saw Chief GP did earlier. Yeah. So let's use the regex method. Yeah. So we have a digit here. Okay. Or here we can do a dot. I mean, doesn't really matter because there's only digits here. Yeah. Let's use the Chief GP method to solve this problem. Then we do this multiple times. Okay. All right. And let's just try to print this. Oh wow, it's not printing it out correctly. So I mean, this scans in this thing here. So Oh, this should not be a class. This should be a star. Yeah, that's it. Okay, then actually I like to capture the entire group here, not just this thing. So this should be slash 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay, let's see. So I want to capture the first digit, confirm, and the second one depends. But I don't want to. So if it's a one, it should be 1. Okay, maybe this thing should be slash 1. I'm not sure. Oh, it's even worse. No, no. This is the first thing I capture, and this is the second thing I capture. I don't know that will it change if I do a digit. So it does. It does change. How did ChipChippy did it just now? How did ChipChippy do it just now with this? So if I want to use regex to scan it, the first one would be a digit, like this digit here. Then I will want to do this slash 2 star, which basically just prints out this digit again. If I don't do a bracket, what I get? I just do it like that. It could be that this part here is not done properly. Maybe I should capture it like that. Let's just try this. So we do have this 1, 2, 1. I guess this might work better. Oh, this is great. Okay, so I need to print out over here. Okay. Over here I map it. Okay, so I map this to be, if let's say the digit is like 8, like this, 5 eighths. So it will be, maybe I can map xy like that. Then it will be y dot size plus 1. Okay, and then I also want to concatenate this with the actual value here, x. Okay, so if let's say y dot size is greater than 1, then I should print out, well actually I should print out the count regardless. Yeah, I should print out the count regardless. So I should print out the count here, and then I should also print out, okay, so we will need to print this. Okay, we need to print the count, and we need to print the x, which is the, okay, so let's just do this to string first, and then we do this plus x. I guess it's plus x, right? If I'm not wrong. 1 1 1 2 2 1. Very good. Let's do like that. Nice. Elegance at its best. Just thinking whether I can can I do this? No, it didn't work like that. This was better. At least this gave the right answer. So over here we could optimize a bit. So since Chief Chippy got 36 in Ruby, I'm pretty sure I can get it to be 36 as well. So let's see, maybe this scan here could do without the brackets. Just thinking. No, not because of the map. We cannot do without this. We can do without this xy. We can do like _2 _1. Okay, then if it's a size of string, okay, if it's a size of string, we can possibly do I'm just thinking whether I need to do this 2s or not, because like, can I use an integer plus a string, and then this will automatically convert the integer to string. Integer plus string will be, can I just coerce the string to, yeah, no, I can't do that. So there must be a way to, okay, so I have to stick with my original code. So I have to first map it to a string first. Okay, one way to do it is like, I can do this, do a +1. Okay, like that, to do a +1. Yeah, so this will be a +1. This is another way to do a +1. Then I can take away this bracket altogether. That will be 52. No method minus for 0. Okay, no. Let's just stick back to this original one. We can shorten it by using this weird arrow notation at the beginning of Ruby. How do you do it, Chief Chippy? How do you get 36? How? How is it possible to get 36? Gosh, how is it possible to get 36? Well, anyway, I just noticed the follow proxy king. Sorry, I was too busy thinking about the problem. I didn't see the stream notification. Yeah, gosh, I can't shorten my code anymore. I've been thinking very hard about it. Ah, every part of the code is kind of essential to me. Mm, G sub, G sub. Oh, you sub directly. Oh. Sub this one. Sub this with this number here. /1. That is ingenious. That's ingenious. Okay, so /2 size +1. 2s plus this. Unexpected backslash. I could just use the $1, $2, right? Okay, I'm not too familiar with the G sub regex. Oh, you did that. Okay, you did the. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just see what you did here. Let's see what you did here. Yeah, you captured this group. Okay, and the multiple times here, and then you sub in $n dot size. Let's just see $n regex. $n is $n is what was matched by the entire regex. Very nice. $n is so you sub this entire thing with the entire thing dot entire size, and then this $1 is the number that comes here. So rather than worrying about how to convert to string, you use the push operator in order to push it to output. And then when the good thing about using this push operator is that you don't need to care about the spaces in between them. I mean, it will automatically keep pushing it. Whoa. Yeah. Element, you sound like you are doing a different language. If A equals to oh okay, I get what you are doing. Yeah, you are doing the one by one to like compare the yeah, you're comparing whether the character is it the same as the previous one. They update the previous character, which was the same method that you used to solve the previous problem also. Yeah, you missed this mark. Yeah. Which code? You mean element? Yeah. Oh, were you doing the Ruby challenge without knowing how to do Ruby? Yeah. Yeah. So for you, it was difficult. Yeah, yeah, I understand. Don't worry, you play Clash more with us. You will code Ruby more and more. A lot of people use Ruby, and like they just totally own the competition with Ruby. Like, look at this. Look at this. What is this? This is a piece of code that is very hard to understand, but very short. But it works on Clash of Code. You don't need the code to be like very readable. You just need it to be very short for code golf. And I don't think I can pick up Ruby that easily in Clash. Oh no 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 no. That's not true. That's not true. My Ruby is totally by Clash of Code, and I'm very comfortable coding Ruby. There's one thing that I realized. If you can code in Python, you can pick up Ruby very easily. Yeah, Ruby can use for Ruby on Rails. It's not a dying language. In fact, it's quite thriving. If you ask me right now, like between Ruby and Python, actually I feel very comfortable using either language. Ruby is like almost feels Python-like. Python has a lot of brackets. Ruby has a lot of these curly brackets. In fact, Ruby is more flexible than Python. You can do so much more in the map function. Like the way they define Ruby structures like this, it's as though as you code the lambda for free. Like if you were to do in JavaScript, you need to do the arrow function. But in Ruby, they just assume that you are using arrow functions all the way. Everything is a lambda function inside Ruby's functions, and that is why Ruby is so short. You don't have to declare your lambdas. You can just use lambdas like free. They are like, you know, the language just tells you, I know you will need to use lambdas. So you know what? In any function, just go ahead and use the lambda. In your sum function, in your map function, in your each function, just use the lambda, and I will still interpret it well. Yeah. So yeah, Ruby is really quite quite cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh, you can test the code in the. I can give you the link to test the code. This one was. Do you remember the? Do you remember the title of the clash? I think it was something to do with like numbers, right? Counting numbers, or look and see, look and say. Yeah, we can search the clash, and I can give you the link to test it out. Look and say. I think it's this one. Is it two? No, it's not 2024. Yeah, looks like it's not look and say. I can't remember the name of the clash, but if you can find the name, you can probably code it and try it out again. Yeah. If not, you can always run your code, and I think there's a Ruby online thing. So you can also code Ruby online compiler. You can do a Ruby online compiler and run your code Ruby in Ruby over there. Like you see, if you just take your code that you did just now, yeah, the contribution page is a little laggy. Yeah. But if you were to use your code that you coded just now for the Clash of Code, you can run online. Just run your code here, execute undefined method class for new class. Oh, funny that they don't accept the plus 0. Yeah, looks like this one doesn't. Yeah, this one doesn't really work. Yeah, doesn't seem to accept this get s. Yeah, but I think your code looks correct to me. Yeah, I'm not too sure why. There we go. Yeah, because we need to give it an input. So let's try 1 2 1 1. So it should be 1 1 1 2 2 1. So we can try 1 1 1 2 2 1. Okay, so you got 1 1 1 2 2 1, and then there's an extra one at the back. Yeah. So using this, yeah, I think yours works. Yeah, since you already have the Ruby online, I'm not gonna give you this. Oh, look at my face; it's so dark. Yeah, it's kind of like gonna be nighttime here already. What happened to the extra one? I'm not sure why is there an extra one here. You printed B, you printed A. Let's try 1 2 1. So it's 1 1 1 2 1 1. Oh no, oh no. I think what happened is because you did this plus 0 here. let's not do this. Yeah, if you don't do the plus zero, it it kind of prints out the right answer. Yeah, like 1211 if I execute it. Yeah, so what it means that you shouldn't do the get s plus zero. You should just do this. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because in this case, you don't need to do a last digit in order to end the printing out, because whenever your, I mean, in this case, if your code is not equals to the last digit and a not equals to zero, so mm, yeah, I guess in this case, yeah, you did need to slice off the slash n, so you don't need the last digit. Okay, yeah, it's a bit dark here. Look, my face is like so dark here. I should go and on the light, but I have to go already. It was nice playing with you all. And yeah, I see you on Monday. Yeah, Monday will be my next Clash of Code. Tomorrow, I hope I have some time to stream my game development. Yeah, I'm trying to code a game called Four Buttons. So, yeah, catch you all around. See ya.